Most conversations don't fall apart because of words, they fall apart because of feelings. And one of the most underestimated skills in adulthood is the ability to receive feedback without taking it personally. Because more often than not, it's not what was said, it's how you felt about what was said. The feeling is what obstructs the way you listened and quietly redirects the entire flow of the conversation. Welcome to day one of emotional intelligence. When feedback is given, especially in everyday situations, the issue is often very simple. Something needs attention, something needs to be corrected, something is observable and needs to be addressed. But the moment emotion takes over, the mind stops engaging with the issue and starts defending self. Listening shifts into protection. Instead of hearing what is being pointed out, the person hears an attack on their competence, their effort, or their worth. And so the response becomes less about solving the problem and more about proving I know what I'm doing. This is where conversations derail, not because the concern was unclear, but because emotion took control before understanding had a chance to enter. You see, emotional intelligence is the ability to pause in the moment, to separate feedback from identity, and to resist the urge to defend and instead ask what is actually being required of me here. Because feedback is not always an indictment, sometimes it's simply information. Growth begins when we learn to sit with the discomfort of correction without immediately turning it into offense. When we realize that being corrected does not mean being dismissed or diminished. If we cannot hear feedback without feeling attacked, then we will struggle, not just in conversations, but also in relationships, in work, and in leadership. That is why emotional intelligence matters. It shapes how we listen, it shapes how we respond, and ultimately, it shapes how far we can grow. Keep it growth. Bye.